Mind in the animal kingdom. Well, it is there, but it's not mind as in the human kingdom. Theosophy postulates that the driving force behind evolution is the need for consciousness to express itself. Now, in the human kingdom, it expresses itself through the entire constitution of man, which is the physical, astral, emotional, the mental or mind, the buddhic and the atmic principles. There are two higher than that, but we'll get to those later in our evolution. Now, in the animal kingdom, which is one rung in the ladder below us on the evolutionary scale, the mind principle is awakened in some of the more developed animals, certainly. The emotional is definitely there, and this is seen in domestic animals, cats, dogs, horses, sometimes rabbits, animals in contact with humans. But it's not mind as we understand it in the human kingdom, not self-awareness. We have a level of self-awareness that is completely, it's unattainable in the animal kingdom in my view. We are aware of our own existence and of our existence in the cosmos, and we are also aware of who we are to such an extent that we can actually determine the future of our evolution. We have actually some say in our evolution. We also have reasoning faculties which some people may argue with this, just are not there in the animal kingdom. Now, much animal behaviour which is seen as mind, we anthropomorphise animals a lot sometimes, is inherited instinct, which is really response to stimuli, mainly relating to survival. Now, this does require mind, but it doesn't require analysis and decision making. It's just there, it's response, learning based on survival, and this comes through an inherited faculty and also through the animal group soul, in which all animals behave in a particular way, or learn to behave in a particular way. For instance, rabbits thump the floor when they perceive danger. I had a house rabbit, and even though he'd never been in any danger in his entire life, if a stranger came to the house or there was a loud noise or something, he would thump the floor. And he lived in a house, in a suburban house. So he still had some learning based on survival, even though it didn't really need it in that particular incarnation. Emotion is definitely there in the animal kingdom, and very often that's seen in animals close to humans. Now, much inherited instinct is based on experience for survival. It's also possible for animals to learn new experiences. Pavlov's dogs, or my rabbit who could spot a bag of Cadbury's chocolate buttons being opened at 200 yards. So there the mind principle is working. Also in the more developed animals that are in contact with humans, they possibly express behaviour that takes them beyond the need for food and shelter. Cats wanting a fuss, dogs wanting to be taken for a walk, or take themselves for a walk if they get out. Sometimes they take themselves for a walk. Horses that take their owner home in the back of a cart. That's not so common now, but that used to happen. That the owner came out of the pub drunk in a horse and cart, and the horse just took him home because he knew the way. So all that requires a level of mind, but certainly not mind as we know it in the human kingdom. Also, decision making. That's something that I think we have in the human kingdom, and it is highly developed. Analysis, decision making, based on information, and that again is just not there in the animal kingdom. Although an animal may decide it prefers one particular type of food to another, and may decide it prefers to sort of sleep in one part of the house if it's a domestic animal than another part, or even the company of certain other animals. Some animals are lone. Some animals like to have friends. So it is there that their mind is working, but it's hardly mind as we know it in the human kingdom.